Welcome to my channel. Hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Henk. Another episode of a live stream revealing my massive collection. I hope sound is good. I hope the video is good. So please let me know if you are watching, if sound is okay. And I hope this live stream goes well because I didn't solve all my Wi-Fi problems. So I hope it will goes well. And because of the Wi-Fi problems, I have a shorter live stream as usual. Good evening, Stefan. Good evening. Is the sound okay? Alexander, welcome. Welcome both. I hope the sound is okay. Let me know. Sound is okay. Okay. So because of my Wi-Fi problems, a shorter live stream as usual. I think I solved it. Next week I have solved all my Wi-Fi problems. So I have several knives on the table. Only a couple of brands, in fact, and several variations of one particular brand, model, design I like very much. So let me start. I put some smaller knives on the table. And let me switch to camera 2. Here you can see an overview. So first, two varieties of Bestecht, two designs of Bestecht, two varieties of the same, two traditionals. I like traditionals, and then four varieties of the same brand model. In this case, Reate, and then custom knife factory knife, which is very similar, I think, to the Reate. And this is an old one. This is the Steelcraft and the Gucci execution of the Todd Begg glimpse. Okay, so let me start off. First of all, I got here two varieties of Bestecht, two smaller knives. I hope the focus is okay. I think it's okay. And this is the Bestecht engine. This was introduced in 2018. And there is a Droppoint and there is a clip point. And they call the clip point, they call the Bowie. And the other one is obviously the engine Droppoint. These are two very small knives, but also kind of chunky, sturdy. So though they are small knives, but they fill your hands, 3-finger knives. And for me, pretty good ergonomics, despite I can only hold 3 fingers on it. And both have a very beautiful execution, I think. F35 VN blade steel, titanium frame, carbon fiber scales, and I hope they show okay. And then nice titanium pocket clips, and then both have a different anodization. Half open flow-through construction, so half backspacer, and both are flippers. And the action on these knives is pretty good. They fly out. Stiff detent, and they really are very snappy. And as most of Bestecht knives, pretty well executed, good fit and finish. Of course, design is a personal preference. It's always difficult. What one person likes doesn't necessarily has to be liked by another person. Both have a very nice stonewash finish on the blade with satin flats. And yeah, personally, I like these very much. very nice backup knives or edc'able knives, not a knife someone will be afraid of when you pull it out of your pocket in the office environment to peel your apple or whatever. Hi Barry, good evening from Denver, Colorado. I'm from Zwolle, the Netherlands. Stefan, perfect Größe für ein EDC. Yes, I think so. This is a perfect size when you don't want to carry a big knife. So I like these very much. Then another Bestecht knife, also a small one. And this is a knife, I think this is great as well if you want something very small and tiny. This is the same length, almost, yeah, the same length as the blade is the same length as the Enigma, the engine, and this is the Zen, but a lot smaller in size. So this is a very nice option when you want to carry lightweight, or if you are wearing sport pants or whatever. It's a nice drop point, very well executed, very snappy action. And let me show it on this camera, I think that's better. Very snappy action, very nice anodization, lanyard attachment, full titanium pocket clip, F35 VN blade steel, and really a very nice option. Also for a lot of women like this. I know, because I know some women who carry this around, and well, some men might find this too small, but I really like it as a backup knife, or when you are wearing a suit or whatever. So the Bestecht Zen. It's a very nice sample for my collection. Next up, I like traditionals. I told it a lot because traditionals, you always can carry a traditional. Whatever environment you are in, a traditional doesn't scare people. This is a Tedioute, a trapper Tedioute from GEC with the antique bone scales. Of course, two blades, a Warncliffe and Droppoint, or a kind of modified Droppoint clip point ID. I think this was 420 steel, I'm not sure. Anyway, stainless steel. And it has a very nice action. This is actually a very nice size. It's really well hand filling, and both blades are very useful. And I really like this kind of knife with a very nice pattern, very nice amber colored. They burn it. So this is the Trapper Tedioute from from Great Eastern Cutlery, GEC. Very nice option. And then another traditional. This is from Case. And I picked this one for this evening because it also has the amber colored bone scales. And this is called the Copperlock. It's a very nice clip point. People who follow me for a longer time know I like clip points very much. And just as the previous one, this one has a bolster, bolsters on both sides. Nice shield. And you need a lot of, you can, this is a backlog, so it needs quite some pressure to unlock, to lock again and unlock. So it's a pretty safe option. And this one you can carry everywhere in every environment. Nice backup knife. So really very, very useful. Good ergos. Very nice small knives. So next one. This is the Steelcraft Glimpse. And Steelcraft is a brand of Todd Begg knives. And as you might know, Todd Begg is a very famous knife maker and designer. And together with his brother and some other people, they established Todd Begg knives. And they got an argument. And Todd Begg knives is no longer in his knives, and he still designs knives, but he's no longer involved with the company behind this one. And Steelcraft is one of their brands. And this was the Glimpse. So designed after the custom Glimpse. And this one they call the Gucci variety because of the colors. High-end knife produced in China by Bowie. Most of the Steelcraft knives are produced by Reate, but the Glimpse is produced by Bowie Knife Factory. G10 with inlays, F35 VN blade steel, great ergonomics. Todd Begg knows how to design a knife. Great ergonomics, a very nice blade with a swedge and a hollow grind. A groove with black coated groove, and the same groove continues in the scales. So very nice lines, very nice backspacer, and I just like this knife. It's elegant, but it's also very sturdy, and this is really a hard-used knife. So despite its elegance, so this is like a wolf in sheep's disguised as a sheep, the Steelcraft Glimpse. So then I have, this is one of my favorites of all time. This is an old one. I think it was produced in 2014 or 2015. And this is the Custom Knife Factory Garza. By far not the most high-end knife they designed, but this is the one I like the most. It was my first Custom Knife Factory knife, but because of the very simple but elegant style, I like this one the most. It has a very nice stonewash blade, a kind of drop point, modified drop point with a swedge, a kind of swedge, a flattened portion, a kind of swedge, thumb stud opening, and then the frame is full titanium. I hope it shows on camera with a very nice, very subtle pattern in these sculpted parts of the frame, and then a polished or satin brush finish on the flat portion, and then the sculpted parts are also blue anodized. I hope it shows the pattern. It's very subtle. Nice backspacer, and this is designed from Malyshev, Russian designer. Custom Knife Factory did more designs with Malyshev, and I just like this knife. Great action. It runs on bearings. It's very smooth. It's a very nice size, full size. I think 3.7-inch blade. Great ergos, and it's really a very nice knife. And then a knife that was made in the same period, but by Reate knives. That is this one. And this one, this is the Reate the Hills, one of the early Reate knives. And it has a lot of similarities with the Garza from Custom Knife Factory. It's not the same, but it has a lot of similarities, size-wise, but also design-wise, but also totally different. And this is also one of my all-time favorites. I maybe I'm a sentimental guy, but I just like the older designs a lot. This is a modern knife, of course, but this is one of the first designs by Reate knives. In 2014, this was made, or 2013, I'm not exactly sure. F35 VN blade, full titanium frame. And this was shocking in those days that a Chinese company could produce such a high-end knife. And this has a lot of nice details, like the milling on the chamfered parts of the frame, very nice jimping, open flow through construction with spacers, a nice clip, and it's great ergos, very good action, very smooth. And I liked this one so much, so when there came varieties, I also bought varieties. For example, this is a variety. I think this was introduced in 2015, 2016. So with a black coated frame, again a stone washed blade, F35 VN, and it's a very nice stone wash finish on the coated, black coated frame. And then I had a chance to buy this one. This was a customized with marbled anodization. This one has seen a lot of use. As you can see, compare it with the blades, and you can see that the blade also already has a lot of wear because of sharpening, and that's just a lovely knife. I used it a lot. I carried this a lot. Fun knife. And then a special one. This is very special. I hope it shows on camera. This has a spiderweb anodization on the frame. And David Dang especially made 2 of these for Blade Show 2015. And he also did the same anno work on the Horizon, and I also have a Horizon with this anodization. And this is by far my favorite because of the anodization. Very snappy action. I just like it. Yeah, so the Reate the Hills. Okay, I hope the connection was okay. It was a short one this evening, but I explained already, I'm not sure if the Wi-Fi will keep the connection up and running. So if you have questions, please let me know. I just wanted to let you see these knives. So if there are no questions, don't forget to like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you didn't already. And I hope it's not too hot on your side. I wish you a very nice evening, and I hope to see you next week again. That's it for now. Bye-bye. Live stream.